And you are also involved in a program at the Montgomery County Juvenile Detention Facility. Can you talk about that?
Yes, we have a group visit that goes there also, some different dogs there. We have a Greyhound and a Newfoundland, and we go into what they call pods, and the pods each have cells. And there's about 10 kids in each pod, and we bring them out and have them sit on the floor, and we actually sit on the floor with them with our dogs. And we let them play with our dogs. We take balls and toys and throw, and we show them tricks. And we don't so much do pet therapy, more so humane education is what we do when we go there. We talk about spay and neuter and how dogs can be good. A lot of these kids, all they've ever seen is pit bulls in their life, and they think all dogs are mean, and we show them that they're not, and we kind of talk to them on how to take care of them and explain pet care a little bit to them, and they really, really appreciate the dogs, and they really like getting loved on, and it just takes away from the day, because not all these kids are bad kids. A lot of them just are in bad situations.
And another program that you have been involved in, and you have other teams involved in now, is the one where kids read to the dogs.
Yes, we have that program at a couple different schools in the area, and we have the dogs go in, and a lot of these kids don't read real well, and they're behind their classmates. And if they get alone with a dog and sit down, we see that they can read a lot. It's easier for them to read, and they will, and they're willing to read, and they can spend a lot more time reading to these dogs than if they're trying to read in class or in front of their teacher. So this has really been a big hit with especially the teachers. The teachers love this program. We're getting into more and more schools as the word gets out.
And of course this sort of program exists nationwide, and they have had very positive results, and proven that it actually does improve their reading abilities, their self-esteem.
Yep.
So very, very beneficial. And another place that you and Chucky visit with some other teams is Dayton Children's Hospital.
Yes, another one of my favorite places. Josie goes with Chucky, and she's a Greyhound, and we go and we always start on the 4th floor, which is the cancer area, and we always start with those kids, and we spend as much time as they want. We put the dogs in bed, and we'll stay there as long as they want to pet the dogs. And Chucky will get up in their bed and do the tricks, and he always starts off with going up and giving them a kiss in the mouth. He loves to kiss the kids, and they like the kisses back. And Chucky even has his own business cards, and the kids love the little business cards we hand out to them.
Ah, well,
yeah.
I have seen Chucky work, and Chucky is a natural, and he is quite the performer. He does a good job. And then another place that you go is the VA hospital.
Yes, I was just at the VA Saturday. We have a lot of teams that meet there for a group visit. There was about 6 dogs there just this past Saturday, and we always start in the hospice floor, and that's up on floor 9, and visit the people there, and they really appreciate the dogs too. A lot of them have dogs at home and talk to us about their dogs, and then we go down from there, go down to 8, and just try to get as many visits in with everybody that we can.
And a lot of these people have pets at home or have had pets, and of course, they're not able to spend time with them because, they are away from home. So, it's got to be very pleasant for them.
Yes.
And a great break for them too.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you do go a lot of places with your animal-assisted therapy. You and Chucky are on the go a lot. You mentioned that training is required for that.
Yes.
So where is that done, and what does that involve?
Actually, I am the program supervisor for the class that's held at Ginghamsburg, and we do a class every fall and every spring. And this, we have one coming up September 12th at Ginghamsburg's The Avenue. And this will be our 9th class. And we limit our class to about 20 people, 20 teams, just because that's really a large class there. Mm-hmm. But it's a 10-week class. It's on Sundays from 5 to 7. And after we go through the class, they're trained and certified by Dog Tours, which is run by Bob Weisenberger, and he's the teacher, and he comes in and trains, and the insurance is through him. And after the 10 weeks, we're certified, and there's all kinds of different places we can visit all over the Miami Valley.
All right, if anyone is interested in learning more about dog tours and animal-assisted therapy, or if there's a facility which is interested in having people come in, then they can go to www.dogtours.com. That's DOGTORS.com, and get more information about that. You spend a lot of time with dogs, Marcy. Don't you like cats? Just kidding. Now let's take a little break and show you one activity our pets enjoy doing, and it's probably not what you're thinking.
If you don't mind me, I'm just here to sleep. Spring days will waste away, I love it when the weather's warm. We can go for walks and talk on quiet afternoons, remembering the people that we used to know and parties we've been to. Had some good ones, one or two. Had some good ones, one or two. If you don't mind me, I'm just here to sleep. Spring days will waste away, I love it when the weather's warm. We can go for walks and talk on quiet afternoons, remembering the people that we used to know and parties.
See, they weren't eating, were they? If you have pictures of your pet sleeping, we would like to include them in our next sleep segment. Attach those pictures along with your pet's name to an email and send it to petscoop1@yahoo.com. That's petscoop1@yahoo.com. If you have pictures of some good-looking pets, whether awake or asleep, go ahead and email those in, and we'll see if we can't get them in our next Pet Scoop episode. In addition to your animal-assisted therapy and your fundraising events, you're also part of a pet rescue organization.
Yes.
What's the name of that, and what's, tell us about that.
Our organization's called Flying Canines Herd Dog Rescue, and we have our own pet finder site. And there's about 5 or 6 of us girls, and we each have our own certain breed that we kind of concentrate on. And I love my beagles. And what we do, we usually pull from kill shelters, and I pull one beagle at a time and get it spayed or neutered, get it microchipped, get all its shots, get it house trained, and spend whatever time I need to spend with that dog to make it adoptable. Once it's adoptable, we put its bio and pictures of it on the Pet Finder site and find it a home. And once we find it a home, we start over again.
All right, so do you have some on Pet Finder now?
I do.
Okay, so if anyone is interested in getting information about those that you have available, they can go to flyingk9s.petfinder.com. That's flyingk9s.petfinder.com, and find out about the dogs you have available and find out more about your organization. Yes. All right, that's a lot of things, but you're not done yet, are you?
No.
Because you also volunteer at a pet food pantry. Yes. What exactly is a pet food pantry?
Pet food pantry, our church, Ginghamsburg, has a food drive every month, and the congregation donates people food and pet food. And we store at the Tip City Wellness Center, and twice a month people can come and get pet food. If they are disabled, elderly, or a single parent, they can come and get pet food. And this way, if they can continue to feed their animals, they won't end up in the shelters, and I won't have to, my friends won't have to take them back out. So we try to prevent them going into the shelters in the first place.
Okay. And anyone interested in information about that can go to ginghamsburg.org/pause4hope. ginghamsburg.org/pause4hope. And that is the Pet Food Pantry Wellness Center in Tip City.
Yes.
Okay.